Originally what was agreed upon, I would be like fully transparent with you guys because a lot of things weren't ever said publicly, and I want them to be said publicly, especially now. If I had to be completely honest, I'm uncertain on how things will go. There's still a lot of unanswered questions that we all need answers to. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. So basically, the agreement between me, Soul, well, Haitoko and Soul, because Haitoko was the one that was discussing things with Soul originally, um, was that apparently, according to them, they wanted this ownership thing to be temporary. We tried stressing this to them that this would be a very poor idea, especially considering the allegations that are going around with Soul himself. I'm going to be completely honest. A lot of us were not condoning or being complicit with anything that he was doing. That is the reason why we tried getting the game underneath new ownership to begin with, was to avoid a lot of the issues that did come with Soul. I could be completely transparent about a lot of stuff now, actually. Soul, Soul and Ava have not done much. They have not done much for the game. Soul may have busted like his ass off working on the game for like, let's say, first 3 months or so.
Mm-hmm.
And they did help like with a lot of stuff before the March 18th incident. Hi John, Item Asylum. Hi Port. Oh goodness.
Not a good time.
Not a good time, but uh so basically Soul has been absent alongside Ava from development ever since March 18th. Um Ava especially has been very absent. Ava at most all she did was quote unquote write lore, but I am going to be 100% honest with you. A lot of this lore isn't even Ava's own original creation.
A
A lot
mishmash
of
of
this
ideas.
is mishmashed from other people that were working inside of them. One of the like biggest things that I could probably like give like the biggest credit to is Toki. Toki was the one that made Azure. They made a lot of different characters for the game originally. They are the ones that written Two Time and Azure's lore and pretty much everything to do with that. And Ava, as you could like, if you remember from her prior streams, she took credit for all of that, even though that is Toki's work. Um, the whole thing with like the swords. I'm pretty sure a lot of people were very upset about the swords thing. I had the swords lore. I can't remember like how all that went, but I know it was very inspired, I guess you could say, by fighting's lore. Mainly in regards because Ava was very Ava was very into fighting. She has been into fighting. Yeah, the sword thing didn't make no sense. It is very heavily inspired off fighting, and that it was not discussed with any of the other like people that
Lore.
were writing the lore at all.
Mhm.
Ava had a bad habit of going into making streams or going onto Twitter and kind of just dropping a bunch of stuff without consolidating in other people and like getting their opinions on this. So yeah, nothing, no flack to fighting. Like that whole sword thing, that's their thing. Like give some support to them because what Ava did is not cool, and I did hear that a lot of the people like that liked fighting or even just worked on the game, um they got a lot of flack for some reason. I don't understand why. That is so confusing to me. Um but yeah, no, rather than that, she did not do a lot for the game, per se. There has always been the issue with her kind of going off and on and like being there but also not being there. I could say the same for Soul. Neither of them were really unavailable. Like they weren't really available to begin with. I was supposed to manage like payouts and stuff, but because Soul had the two-factor authentication code, I needed to go to him for a lot of the stuff to even get anything done to begin with. And he is, you can imagine with his unavailability how that really panned out. Like, sure, we had everyone that was being like logged and accounted for that needed payouts, but payouts were still not being done at like a consistent rate, especially as of like this last payout. I know some of the staff members can attest to this. It took almost over like I think a week or 2 weeks for them to even get their pay, purely because of Soul's unavailability. And just to like preface this, they get paid like every 2 weeks or so. Well, they were getting. I'm pretty sure what we hear from this guy is that they're going to still get paid, hopefully. But like I said, there's still a lot of things that I'm not like 100% sure on that I can really like give a definite answer for. But it took them almost like 11. Yeah, I think you here. It took like 11 days to get the payout out from when we got like the tallies for the pay. So we've had like the amounts put together for a bit, but we could never get it done because we needed the code from Soul, and Soul was just never really available to give us anything. Yeah, I know you and Astro feeding. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, AT. But goodness. Here. Oh, perfect. Actually, let me go ahead and you can speak your piece in a moment, Mercy. I see you there, and I will let you up in a minute. I just want to clarify a few things, and then I'll go ahead and most definitely let you speak your piece because you are probably one of the main victims of Soul for say. I would like you to be able to speak your piece at least in front of like the audience. Um, but yeah, no. So these two were kind of unavailable. They weren't really doing much to help with development. They weren't really leading anyone in like a direction. That is purely like all on our dev leads. Like one person that I can give a huge shout out to is Aaron. Aaron pretty much scripted the entire tea time update like by himself. He was working on that day in and day out, like by himself. He is to go for that. Like he was dying. He was quite literally working himself to death.
Working himself to death. It really put a strain on him, and I feel bad that we had to do that.
I know. Yeah, no, it sucks, especially considering we had two other programmers, one of them being Soul, but they just weren't available at all.
Yeah, so
they weren't available, and there was the pressure of a quote unquote deadline that we needed to at least get an update out for you guys. So please like give some appreciation to Aaron. Aaron is amazing. He's a very talented programmer, and we
wouldn't be here
he helps us a lot. Yeah, no. We love you, Aaron. I don't know if you're even here, but if this like does get out to you, you're great. You already heard it from me a bunch. So no, preferably no staff on stage. I'm sorry. But yeah, no. So just to kind of like vaguely say it, Aaron, who was putting out so much work, was getting paid considerably less compared to Ava, who was putting pretty much no work at all. I can't really give specific amounts on stage, but it is available on Twitter. There is people that are talking about it. If you can find it, go find it. Like I implore you to, because it is quite ridiculous how much she was getting paid for no work that was being done. But yeah, no. For people asking about Noli, like, okay, read the room for a minute. I know you guys like care for the game and stuff and want like want the game to like continue getting updates and stuff, but we would like to at least clarify the more important stuff before we actually get on to like what's happening like with future updates of the game. So like please read the room. So let me go ahead and goodness. I woke up this morning, like everything seemed like perfectly fine. We were handed over quote unquote ownership, but it was apparently temporary. We were answering questions on like publicly through Twitter and stuff, trying to clean up whatever mess that Soul and Ava left around. And I wake up this morning and just to find that I've been kicked out of the holder account. Um, and apparently Soul wants to sell the game. And ever since like I woke up at 9 a.m. this morning, this was all that I have been dealing with. Like
All of us.
all of us have been dealing with
All.
this like the whole time, and we were trying to convince him otherwise. But I'm just gonna say it, Ava. You're a manipulative ass bitch, bro. Like I don't care. I don't care. Like if people should send this to you, you're manipulative as shit. You involve yourself with like so. Hold on. Let me just like kind of. I want to give this like really a word for word kind of like what she said to us when we were added into the group chat to uh quote unquote discuss everything with the people that were interested in buying the game. Um Apparently they were upset with us stabbing them behind their back with taking over ownership of the game, trying to clean up whatever PR we had left publicly. And apparently her and Soul wanted to come back and take another chance, even though we already stressed it with them how much of a bad idea this is. It is very disingenuous just to say that there's new owners as a front, just to go behind your guys' back in 180 and oh, all of a sudden 8 of them still are back. Like, no, that is so
That is
unbelievably
not. That
dumb.
is. That,
That's
that,
not
that's
how it works.
terrible.
That
That's
doesn't
not how it
sit right
works.
with me morally. That does not sit right with me
That
or
is
a lot of the other
terrible.
people morally.
We
Um,
all did not want that.
yeah, no. So just to kind of preface this, we like Haitoko was stressing this to Ava. When Ava was saying we acted without them, tried removing their stuff, and that the agreement was temporary, that they were the holder, that they owned the game, and the agreement was that publicly we were the owner temporarily. Haitoko stressed that how fucked up that is, just to kind of say that to everyone, and that they weren't really thinking like any of this remotely further and how many massive ramifications it would cause. And she was like, that was the agreement that you went back on. If you try interfering, there's going to be legal hell to pay. Um, which I
God,
think is
dude.
extremely funny because none of us are contractually like under any sort of legal.
We're not really under any legal obligation to like keep everything private. So I'm like, okay, dude.
Yeah, like they wanted to get us on like NDAs, but since Soul was really lazy and didn't bother to do any of that,
It just never
we
fucking happened.
it never happened, and here we are. Here we
Yeah,
are. We
so we're
can
just
kind of just say what we
you
want,
guys listen up,
but
guys.
yeah, no, but shit, bro. To continue on, just to kind of continue on. Let me go ahead and see another thing that she said because a lot of her words, like I'll post screenshots of these on Twitter when I get the chance to, because there's a lot of people that I need to like answer questions for still. Um, there's been like multiple like other victims that can really speak up for Ava's behavior in specific. Um, a lot of the stuff that she's saying or how she acts in her mannerisms kind of aligns with all the prior incidents that has happened with them. Let me go ahead and honestly, I'm too lazy to kind of grab it at the moment. I will put everything on Twitter when I get the chance to, but I just want to kind of get going and sum up everything. Um so basically, since there was a quote unquote conflict of interest, they owned the holder group. We own the Discord server, which is technically underneath Forsaken's IP, that I hold ownership over. Um, they couldn't sell the game, and our plan was to withhold that from them. We were not going to give them the Discord server, um, so there could be no transaction that was done. Um, and I made this abundantly clear with them. Like I'll post more things on it later, but like, especially like screenshots for say, but the whole thing that we were dealing with like today was just making sure that we wouldn't continue on with this transaction because a
Mhm.
lot of us were against it. We made this clear to them that we didn't want this to happen. Um, how's the Discord stop it? Couldn't they keep another server? Because it's tied to Forsaken's IP. It's Forsaken's official Discord server, therefore making it a conflict of interest, so they couldn't sell it. That is what they told us. That is what they told us directly. Um, so we've kind of been just like withholding the Discord server from them. Um, in hopes of like at least being able to talk to them and at least try to convince them like to listen to us, especially considering a lot of people's livelihoods depends on this game, working for this game. We have given so many people like opportunities to be able to showcase their work, and like it sucks that we couldn't necessarily be 100% sure or ensure that these people would be safe, that their wages would still be set in stone. Um, so since they couldn't get a transaction done, um, at least like legally, if I remember correctly, um, they decided the next best thing to do was instead just take like a large sum of our group funds. And by a large sum, I mean at least like three-fourths, probably even a little bit more than three-fourths of our group's funds. And kind of just give the group to these new people. And I'm not trying to like drag these people through the mud, especially the people that acquired the game, because we are very, very fortunate that they are allowing us to be able to continue with our own creative direction of the game. We are very like happy that we're able to at least like keep the same people that we have working on the game and continue to keep doing what we're doing, hopefully. Um, but what Soul and Ava did is inexcusable to us. It is like we have lost so much trust in these people. Um, so many people that were friends with Soul and Ava for a very long time kind of just like cut off like that, like pretty much betrayed like that. Like, uh, it's unfortunately like really, really, really dumb. Goodness. So I guess like this definitely wasn't the way that we wanted things to go. The original plan, at least that we talked with to Soul, like at least Kaiser talked to Soul. Kaiser is one of our other PR folk. Is that it was going to be handed over to him in ownership as Soul trusted him. Um, and me and Haitoko would be co-owners still, maybe even owners, and potentially they could take all the funds in the group and just hand over the legal stuff to us, and we'd be more than fine with that. Like we were more than ready for that, to be completely honest, because we just
Mhm.
wanted them off the game. We wanted them
No,
off the
we
game.
are.
We
Yeah,
wanted to be able to work on the game again because we couldn't do anything. We couldn't ensure our contributors were going to get paid. We couldn't ensure that our staff was going to continue to get paid. Like it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate that like it kind of they said one thing and then went back against it. But I'm honestly not even surprised at the moment. I guess we were kind of just hopeful for something to at least happen. But
nope. They don't turn out that way. It seems.
like, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. And like it's unfortunate.
We're doing the best we can in our situation.
We really we're trying to. There's still a lot of unanswered questions that like we aren't sure of, that we still need to talk to like the new folks that um are acquiring like ownership of the game.
Hmm.
So like there's still a lot of things that we aren't like 100% on. Um, but I do know that people like people were like skeptical that this is like soul on an alt or something because this account made like 24 hours ago. No,
It's
this
not.
is just
It's not.
this is just our this is literally just our like our new boss's
These
alt.
are our new buses.
Like
Yes,
I've talked to this guy. We just got done talking to this guy. This isn't soul at all. And I know
he's
that
pretty
we
chill.
can't really like he's actually pretty chill. And we'll definitely see. He is British though. He is British. He is
Hey, nobody
British.
has to know that.
No,
Nobody
Isaac
has
said
to
so.
know that. Okay, we didn't have to
Isaac.
say that, but yeah, he's British. I know,
Yeah,
guys.
you
It's
know.
over.
Oh no, the chat's really so bad.
I know, guys.
No,
I'm
but
sorry.
him and his folks, his advisors are pretty chill.
They're good people.
We still have yet to like learn a lot of stuff of like what's going on. Um, oh my, they it's still a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in, but they like we're still going to be the public faces. We are definitely going to continue on and like try to work and see how this is going to go because we are still all allowed to keep working on what we're doing and like keep going with like the creative direction that we want Forsaken to be in and have our contributors still work on what we want them to work on. So hopefully hopefully everything at least like
Pans out well.
pans out well. I can't be 100% sure. As much as I'd love to be 100% sure, I am only human, and I am still skeptical. But
We'll
I want
just
to I want to be optimistic, at least in some regard. Um,
we'll just do our best. We'll continue what we're doing and see how
yeah,
it goes from there. Hopefully, and hopefully it pans out well for all of us, and we can keep pushing out
yeah,
for content for all of you in the same way, and probably a lot better now than it was
yeah.
back
Honestly,
then.
yeah, no, because this guy, like, this is going off of words at the moment. Like okay, we don't know too much about these guys, but first impressions are very important, and like we can't get a lot done even with first impressions, but they have at least promised like at least to be more available and get things done more on time compared to Soul, who was very inexperienced and was not available for us whatsoever. Um, so we'll just have to see where it goes from there. But I'd like to be optimistic. I'd like to have some sort of hope in this, especially for the people that are still working on this and depend on this because they are like family to me. I appreciate every single one of them. And honestly, if this was like panning out to be really, really bad, we were just outright considering just making a new game in its entirety, just
Yeah,
kind
we
of
were all
moving
gonna
away.
move away and do
Yeah.
our own thing, but within these current circumstances, we're definitely gonna take it as a new opportunity to turn things around for you guys and hopefully get stuff out for you.
Yeah, no. We'll try. We'll try and see how it goes. And like, it's a lot of trust that we need to build up with them, definitely. And I'd like to at least like give it a sense, like give it a shot. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out, and we'll just have to see. But yeah, no. I'm gonna go ahead and let Marcy go ahead and speak their piece because they're like one of the victims of Soul and they know a lot of stuff about Soul and Ava and development, and
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important if we let them at least have their speak in it. So here you go. I'm gonna invite you up here, Marcy.
Hello.
And
Hello.
hi.
Hello.
I'll let you go
Hello.
ahead and speak what you need to speak.
Okay. First things first. The first thing I need to get off the bat here, because I know a lot of people are wondering why I was gone in the first place. After the separation of me and Soul, and after Soul, like soon after, got with Ava, really quick, mind you, under a fucking week. Um, but we had some things that happened like with our friendship when I was talking with them as I was talking with both Soul and Ava, And at a certain point, they had downgraded me from. Okay, so the way it started was there was this time where Soul was gonna be gone for like a week. Ava was genuinely freaking the fuck out over it, and basically I was told to not do anything, do not do any directive work, do not do anything, even though I was at the time the creative director, and everything was put on to Ava, and Ava did not do anything. Ava was told to make a Trello. Ava was told to take control of like the music, like when music was getting replaced after MTF was removed due to him uh having bad relations with the dev team. That's the reason why MTF was removed, by the way. There wasn't any other reason other than MTF just generally being a scumbag with the community. But other than that, after that happened, I got told by them repeatedly like to stop doing directive work, and they basically they downgraded me from being the co-owner and co-director and like directive lead of like basically everything, how I was like the creative director. They moved me down to just being a regular developer, and I couldn't do anything without like explicit permission. I couldn't greenlight anything without explicit permission, and basically I was put on like a much tighter like leash basically because of this new like shift in dynamics, because and Soul's whole excuse was that she makes anybody who she's like currently dating like the co-owner or like the co-developer, and I was telling her that at this point, with how things were currently going, that you literally could not do that with how we had things structured at the time. And so basically after that, there was a moment where I had a brief mental breakdown on Twitter, and so I went up to Soul afterwards, and I was like, "Hey, I'm I'm not a fan of how Ava constantly treats me like shit." And so Soul decided to get defensive on Ava's part, called me, said that I could leave if I wanted to, that nobody would like it, I wouldn't cause like a huge like shift of people leaving, even though that did still happen, that I wasn't important, and that there was a reason for Ava to be angry at me when all I wanted was Ava to just like stop being a fucking dick to me. And at the same time, um it was also happening with other people on the dev team, and I still like heard it as of recently. I didn't hear like much about Ava doing like anything basically within the dev team beyond like legal documents, I guess, like this one time when Soul was confronted about it in a group chat that he's no longer a part of. Um but after that had happened, I basically had like no further contact with Soul. I did not want to like speak with him any further, and he would just continue to like shit talk me and like continue to say shit about me like in private, like even when we agreed to like leave each other alone, or when we were in group chats with people that we knew were like friends. Soul would be like a genuine like dick behind like closed curtains. Soul would be aggravated. Soul would like make shit if any of you retweeted, um Soul would say shit when I was talking back in around April, how I was talking about my Noli how I was talking about my Noli interpretations, and Soul was like, "You do not own Noli or anything related to them. Stop acting like you're the Noli guy," when I'm literally the guy who designed him at first for the whole fucking game and like modeled him. Um, and there was another there was two occasions where I was put into a group chat call with the both of them, and Ava would just berate me and just like call me names. Ava even like basically equalized me to a fucking pedophile at one point, with just me saying that I didn't know what they wanted me to do because of how they were reacting. and uh from like that point forward, that was just how things went with any time I got brought. Like there was two times that I was brought into like a group chat with the both of them. And Ava both of the times was extremely just fucking like toxic, manipulative, like trying to shove me into a corner where I could not like say anything, victim blaming me, saying that whatever the fuck I said in response, like whatever I said about Ava, whatever Ava did to me. K-Mate says hi. Anyways, whatever I said about Ava, like saying about me, whatever Ava did to me, whatever like happened to me afterwards, Ava was saying that I had no reason to be like saying all that I wasn't a victim in like anything that happened, even though I was, like, as one of my friends said, like basically like borderline mentally abused in my relationship with Soul. I remember back when she made a response back in March 18th, she had listed that she never cheated on me when she did like twice. In fact, she did like twice before that too, I think. I can't remember. Um, but aside from that, and the development side of things, let's see here. Soul would constantly, just from what I hear, mistreat everybody, always air everybody, never fucking respond when somebody like wanted things done. Toxie got fired because of Soul, basically, because Toxie tried asking Soul for help or like insight or like anything about what to do for Noli, and so Soul just like straight up like wouldn't respond sometimes, and um I know she would do this again for like several other things, like how Soul would just like ignore or like not say anything. Uh, and I know that Ava barely did anything. From what I hear, Ava would just send like an occasional like TikTok, or like say something here and there, and then just do like all this quote unquote lore shit in DMs, and just not do her fucking job as a co-director, and then just whine about me on her private account about how I was better, about how she wasn't like, how she didn't deserve that job that she had, basically. Which was just really funny because at the same time, Ava was accusing me of copying her like a lot, a lot, when Ava wound up just trying to copy me, be me a lot. I don't know if like any of you guys saw, but Ava copied like a lot of my outfits, copied a lot of like how I acted, even copying like the general idea of my Sona at one point, which was really fucking like, come on, dude. And then uh there was also some other things, like I know Sol and Ava accused me of involving myself, not involving myself, involving myself with just like really bad shit like condo games and Roblox Rule 34 shit, based on me talking to one person on an adult account that she was friends with, that was in like her like general friend circle. So I don't know why Ava accused me of that, and I don't know why Soul accused me of that, when that was just like blatant fucking lies. They tried to get me fired from Paradoxum for that shit and Comet Initiation. They tried to use that as leverage to get me fired, when it straight up just didn't work at all, and I talked to them about it all. Um Speaking of Paradoxum, I work on it. Check out Alter Ego. Thanks. What else is there? Oh, there is a lot of times where Soul would just be like completely vacant from the dev team, because Soul would be going out to just see Ava, who's composing for Alter Ego. I don't know if you know him, but his name is like Remington, and there's one other guy that I can't remember right now. Where was I? I lost my train of thought responding to you, Ego. Um. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. Um. So Soul would be out a lot on weekends, basically, to go spend time with Ava, and just like ignore the dev team in general, just because she wanted to spend time with Ava or whatever. And there would be a lot of tweets that I was like informed of, especially on like a private account where they would just like post sexual things. And I think if I'm not mistaken, on Soul's private, there might have been minors that could have seen the type of shit that that Soul was like posting about
I can
involving
attest for this. I got sent some interesting screenshots just now. Of Ava and Soul's like private accounts. I do know there's a few people like on the contributors that said that they have access to these accounts and they were minors. I don't know when these tweets were posted though, but it's still
uh
like not a good look at all.
this month. They were posted this month.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yikes. Yeah, no, some of these people have been on this account for a bit. So yeah, no.
Yeah.
There's definitely
Yeah.
Sucks. It
minors. That
sucks.
is really that's gross. That's really
It's gross. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and
Thank you for Dofriend for sending me those screenshots. They were terrible to read.
that's my girlfriend.
Terrible.
But yeah, there would be a lot of things like that, and um, let's see here, what else is there? I'm trying to remember. Because there would be a lot of shit that they would try to get at me for, and um, oh yeah, the recent Noli remodel. I just want to let you guys know that the whole reason that started in the first place, don't trash on the people who made that shit, by the way. I know them. The people who made it are like really, really cool, and they look up to me, so I want you guys to be nice to them or else. But the whole reason that remodel happened was just because Soul like disliked me, and Soul had spread the notion, the basically like the lie that that I involved myself in like condo shit to the model creators to try and get them to like realize, and then but they knew really early on that that was just like a straight up fucking lie. So you know, um, I think aside from that, the reason I stopped. Hey, I go. What's
Hi,
up?
can I also add? I think was it not also to separate the design a little more from
That was
the
that was like the secondary thing, but for Soul's part, it was more of to, you know, um, be separated from me, because he just like straight up like really disliked me.
Hmm. All right.
Let's see, what else is there? What else is there?
Hi
I'm trying to
guys.
remember, but
I'm stepping off stage.
my brain's running a blank right now. Uh, hang on, hang on. Let me check my tweets because I know my brain's running a blank right here because I haven't been up here in forever talking with you guys, and I'm trying to let everything I'm trying to like let you guys know about everything that happened. Uh, what was there? What was there? Does anybody know what I was talking about before Ego got on stage? Oh yeah, Noli. Yeah, the modelers like figured out really early on that that wasn't the reason, and that it was just like a lie from Soul as to remodel Noli. Also, but the whole Kazdem shit is also, you know, a big part of it. Um, I don't think I have much else to say beyond the fact that the reason I stopped posting about Forsaken uh for a bit was because Soul and Ava kind of shoved me back. Oh yeah, the reality compromise shit. Oh, thank you for reminding me, Moon. Thank you for reminding me, Moon. If you guys know reality compromised, so basically Soul and Ava were like really close friends with the higher ups in there, and they basically stalked me into that server because I was in a VC at the time, and they got me banned from that server under the previous notion that I just mentioned that they lied about for the remodel. Um, they do stalk me a lot. They have stalked me. I mean, if it wasn't obvious by them quote retweeting my shit a lot. Um, but aside from that, they when like before March 18th, Soul and Ava basically told me to stop posting about Forsaken because it made them uncomfortable or whatever. Even though I was a big part about the reason why Forsaken kind of got so popular, like social wise, I guess. And, I contributed a lot to the general feel of like the dev team and leading everything. But they told me to just straight up stop talking about the game after like before March 18th happened. Um, and it wasn't until recently when I asked Hyotoko if I could like speak again that I got yes, I got put on probation, K-mate. But it wasn't until recently that I was able to talk about them. Why can't you block them when you're stalking? I was scared of them, honestly. They spread a lot of lies about me, and a lot of people were willing to believe them because of just their general like trustworthiness at the time, I guess.
I
So
I can attest to the fact that like I don't blame Marcy for being scared because a lot of us on the dev team were actually incredibly scared of speaking up against Ava specifically. Primarily due to the fact that even if we were to approach things with Soul, Ava is always looming around Soul. Um I'm pretty sure they both have access to each other's accounts, if
yeah,
I
they have
remember
full
correctly. Yeah.
access to each other's
Yeah,
accounts.
no,
Yeah.
and they're always usually with each other. And Ava's behaviors and mannerisms is extremely manipulative, is very, very manipulative. And Soul has admitted it themselves that they are extremely dependent on Ava emotionally. And you can only imagine what kind of dynamic that builds and how much manipulation and how easily swayed someone can be because of this. I would like to give my finest and biggest shout out to Ava for most likely being the one that pushed for the game to be sold in general.
She did. She
Yep.
did.
No.
I'm
So
just saying
I'm
this
not.
right now. March 18th. Back then, when Ava got sent to the ward, Ava was pushing for Soul to send the game like a lot. Like it was either like be in the relationship and sell the game, or like don't fucking or like break up.
Yeah.
And
No. I
Ava
saw
knew
screenshots.
what she was doing.
And like
Yeah.
I don't want this to be put on any of the faults of people that has like acquired this game. They're purely here for business and they see like a monetary like opportunity in this. They are very, very kind for allowing us to still continue with what we're doing, for us our team to be the same, so on and so forth. And we'll just have to build up that trust over time and see where it goes from there. But like I said, the people that you should be mad at is Soul and Ava, not them. Not the people that acquired the game, because they are actually very, very chill. They're very, very chill.
I've heard very nice things about them.
Hmm. So
Um, one other thing I want to mention about when I was still in my developer position is back when skin leads were being chosen. I think Ego remembers this. I feel like Ego would be like the one to remember this the most out of anybody that I like remember in here. Also one other person that I know. But uh basically what happened was there was skin like there was dev leads being picked at the time for basically everything that was going on, just to get like a better like I guess quote unquote grip on development, even though it wasn't really needed at the time back when I was kind of helping like direct everything. But it was that yeah, Guy remembers. There was skin leads being there was like dev leads, or it was being talked about that dev leads were going to be picked. And when people were voting about like who should be like what for dev leads or whatever, people would bring up a lot that I should be like modeler lead or skin lead or whatever, and they were like, no, we don't need a modeler lead, or um that like afterwards they were saying that I just wanted like I just wanted like power for to be like a skin lead back then when dev leads were being picked. Uh, And
Yeah.
and also Soul was also at the time was like, don't do anything without asking, and don't spend like a week on a skin, which was like I think really fucking dumb. That shit pissed me off. I don't know. There was a lot of things that are like really annoying. Do you remember when you said you were doing something like of the like, oh yeah, there was a lot of times where I was still basically directing. I'm gonna be honest. A bit ago, I kind of still was related to Noli stuff, but just like way in the back. Um, Nobody really like noticed, but I would be like sort of there, kind of just like leading shit, kind of giving my own like thoughts and opinions for certain things. But Ava and Soul. No, I didn't make Tenebre Rosa Sangue. No, that's not me. Don't worry. Um, but basically, they told me to stop like directing or like saying anything about direction. So I would just wind up doing a lot of things under the table. Like I would wind up doing the blue dude head and getting the animations in. I would do the cupcakes remodel. I would do like the two time wings. I even mentioned the notion of like redesigning Taff at a certain point. Taff is my baby, by the way. I basically made Taff. Anything about Soul trying to like take ownership of Taff? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Taff is my baby. Taff is my baby. Um, so is Noli. The only ones that Soul like really owns, I guess, is Chance and Two Time. But even then, they're so far disconnected. And by the way, for Cerulean, um, the design of that, like the inspiration or whatever, was robbed from other people. Ava would like constantly like copy other people's OCs, other people's arts, Sona's fucking. There was a time where fucking Ava tried to like sell somebody's like OC design for money, like a while ago. Um, and her excuse was like, but I wanted the money." Um, uh, the last thing I want to say, for one of the people that Soul cheated on me with, she actively manipulated them into thinking that I was cheating on her at the time for whatever reason, which fucking like really gross. And the other person, I'm just gonna air it out right now. Scarlet, still not a good person. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've heard a lot of shit about them, with them being involved with like rape fetish or whatever, and I do not think they should be. I do not think they should be around because apparently they were also roped in to this type of thing, but they kind of like indulged in like cheating on me at the time. Uh,
Yeah. No. Just to kind of further expand into like the whole like private stuff as well. I just got confirmation from another person that has access to the account and has taken screenshots of the private account. Um, where the sexual interactions happened. They were like what this said person is 16, and they had access to account where Soul and Ava were both talking about sexual topics, posting photos of things that of suggestive things, and they are definitely not good people whatsoever. There is countless screenshots of evidence to back this up. It is on Twitter. I can't post it here for obvious reasons because I don't want to put that out to like a bunch of people. So they just know that at least they're not the best people. You should not be supporting them at all. Um, yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This information is literally so new to me right now. I'm literally learning it
yeah,
at this moment.
there's a lot that even a lot of like people in the development team haven't been aware of or know because Me personally, I know like a lot about what's been going on. I have I don't know if any of you know. There was a role called the Dangerous Agency, which was like a really tight knit group that involved like Soul, me, and like three other buddies that were basically administrators for the server, and we were supposed to be like they were supposed to be like the third in command if I was going to be the second and Soul was going to be the first. They were going to be, it was going to be like that. Bring the agency back. um but basically, what was there I was going to say? Fuck, my brain's blanking a lot. um oh god, my brain is blanking so much.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I'm trying to remember like everything that happened. Um, ugh,
Goodness,
ugh.
it is so much.
There's like there's too much for me to. I just got told that that Soul made a new tweet on private just saying that that he gives up.
Oh, yeah, no, what a surprise there! We knew your ass wasn't gonna fucking do that shit to begin with. Of course you're
Yeah.
not gonna do that, Doc, bro. Of course you're not gonna do that, Doc. Of course you're not gonna, like... Yep, no, just take the money. Take whatever money you can and leave.
To quote his words, I think I give up.
Yeah, no. So,
That's
if you
fair.
have some sort of outlet where you're seeing this from, fuck you, genuinely. You are such a shitty person. I can't believe I had any sort of, like, hope for you to be a good person at all. You and Ava are beyond manipulative. You guys are... I can't believe you've done so many things. Like, someone tried to mask it up with, like, giving people, like, good opportunities and shit. But to hide behind your shitty, fucked up actions, like, oh my goodness, you are disgusting. You're disgusting, and I hope you guys are content with your, like, I believe it was almost $2 million that you ran off with. I hope you
Yeah,
guys
go,
are
yeah.
content with that. I hope you
That
guys
shit's getting
continue to
taxed.
be.
That shit's gonna get
Yeah,
taxed.
that shit's gonna get taxed. That shit's gonna get taxed. I know your asses have been pulling out so much money from the group to begin with. Like, you
I
guys
know
are
your
doing
asses
that for
can't be
such a
taxed
long
'cause
time.
y'all are gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hope you guys continue to be financially irresponsible too, so you drain your guys' wallets
Go buy your fucking
completely
Pokemon
dry.
cards, bro.
Yeah, buy cards, buy your fucking merch.
Pokemon cards.
Don't pay your fucking contributors. Like, go fuck yourself, bro. Go fuck
Fucking,
yourself.
I hate
Actual
the both of them.
fucking terrible.
It's a really
individuals.
strong word, but I like generally they need to fucking get help. They need
I
to get
can't
help.
believe I worked.
Ava
for this
got mad at
circle.
me, said that I was being performative or whatever. I didn't care when I was like being one of the people helping get Ava like actual fucking help or like go to the ward because one of my friends was like telling me about it. So I was like trying to help and I was like consoling Soul like afterwards after the whole like March 18th shit or whatever. And at the end of it all, they fucking dropped my ass and then proceeded to just like speak shit about me behind my back. They recorded one of the goddamn calls that we had together because and you know what I did that whole call? I tried to remain calm. I remained collected and I was like, "Oh, I forgive you. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you're fine." And I'm going to be completely fucking honest. I take back every single goddamn apology I gave you back there. Every single fucking apology I gave you back there. If you're in here and you hear this, I take back every single one. Any single apology I gave you. All the fucking chances I gave you. I gave you all the fucking chances in the goddamn world after you cheated on me several times. And yet you still pulled this shit. Oh, you generally go fucking get help. You have a whole like college scholarship you can get. You have like your whole life or whatever that you can fucking do. Get the fuck off Roblox. Get the fuck away from here. Get away from me, especially.
It's okay, guys. They're gone. They're gone now.
No, they aren't. No, the fuck they are not.
They're not gone?
I love to add. Okay, they're gone from here, but I know their asses are most likely just gonna rebrand themselves and try to hide under Nintendo identity. I'm sorry,
bro.
but like,
We'll find you.
keep this shit in mind. If you see any people that are acting like them, like, be wary. They
them
could
out,
still be
bro.
out there. Call them out.
know what they
Don't
did.
let them
You
get
know
away
what
with
they
this
did.
shit. Like, dude. Like, oh my god.
That's like everything on my side, though.
Yeah.
Everything
shit.
that I just wanted to get off my chest and let everybody know about on here. Do I want to work on Forsaken? Maybe this summer. I'll think about it.
It's okay, guys. We're still working. We're still working hard for you.
We're gonna keep still working. We're gonna try to give you guys what you want.
I know.
Hopefully-
Even after all this shit that's happening, don't worry. Noli is still coming. That's all you guys care about.
Noli's tomorrow.
He's still coming. Noli's
No, I'm
tomorrow,
just
guys.
joking. I'm just joking.
Who the fuck is this? Who is
Who is that? Who is that? What are you doing here?
Louis Fever, what are you doing here?
Movie Schemer cool.
Oh
The
my
fuck is
god.
that?
I
You
don't
guys
know.
have the
I
Killer
don't
Coded Killer?
Luis
Oh my
Gamer,
God.
cool.
Oh, there's
Louis
Miguel.
Gamer,
Hi again.
cool.
You guys need to add the Killer Coded Killer.
Oh yeah, and Cool Kid Milestone music. I don't know if that's gonna come out immediately. It's gonna take some time, but I have a vision.
At least we got a vision.
So what happens now, Camo? Well, we
Oh,
just
get out of
we just
here!
do what we
I
do.
see you!
Luis Gamer, cool.
Get
20.
out!
We're just gonna continue working as per usual.
Give me my modeling string back.
We'll see how it goes from here. Like I said, there's a lot of things that we still don't know at the moment about, and there's a lot of questions that we need to get answered still. But it's late. It's late for a lot of us, especially the folks that are technically are like overseers now. Like it's late. It's late for them.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm
No.
sorry,
Okay.
boss.
Okay. A tier. A tier. I do want to make this clear to you, and I will make this clear with all of the staff that is later as well. You guys will still be getting your guys' pay for doing staff work. It is still going to be the same amount. So that is one thing that I wanted to at least ensure that you guys, especially like the staff, you guys put so much work into this game. There is such a huge exploited problem. Like it's kind of crazy. Get down!
Wait.
Get out of here!
Wait,
But-
did I say wait?
No,
You
get
wanna
get
say-
get
Get
down!
down.
What
Get
the
out!
fuck is going on?
You guys will all die. You guys will all die.
What's going on?
Sorry.
can-
Hold on.
Yo, go down. Stop. Yo, staff.
Okay, stop, bro. Stop.
Stop it.
Listen, man.
Serious.
Stop it. You guys are like, please. This is like semi mostly leaning serious. We're just trying to like also like calm ourselves down because it's been a lot. It's been very stressful for a lot of us. Especially me and Haitoko. There's a lot of expectations put on us to be able to like give you guys what you want, and ultimately that's what we wanted for you guys to be able to continue to what's it called, continue to give you guys the product that you guys deserve, that you guys have been deserving. So it's I hope that we can at least continue to give you guys this product. We'll have to see where it goes from here, but I like I said, I want to be really, really optimistic. We may need like a bit to kind of like just relax and like recover from this, but we're going to get onto this as soon as possible.
Give us some time to just settle down and figure stuff out. So yeah, we can't just like immediately go back into things right away. Obviously, there's still a bunch of stuff we need to talk about and figure out with our friends So yeah, I know you guys are like dying to see him, but I apologize. We're
Yeah,
going through a
no.
lot right now, so we need some time.
Noli will come when Noli comes. Like, I already told this before. I already said this before, but like he'll come out when he's ready. We don't want to put out a product that is like messy and like not like how on par to what we would want you guys to be able to experience. I want Noli to actually be fun. I want Noli to be comfortable to play with and actually balanced and not messy on release. And that's something that needs to take time for things like adjustments to be done, balancing to be done, testing to be done. So I just hope you guys do understand, like, it is taking a long time, and I'm so sorry. I apologize so much for all the false promises that Soul and Ava has given you guys. A lot of this stuff was run behind our backs. We often found out about a lot of this, like, quote unquote deadlines that Soul would put on Twitter from Twitter. He would not consult us about any of this. So we are just in the dark as much as you are, and
I'm
any
gonna pass out.
any deadlines that was put out there, please ignore it. Obviously, Noli's not coming out on the 27th. The 27th is last media now. I'm so sorry.
Yesterday.
The 27th.
Noli
Don't
yesterday.
worry.
Noli yesterday, but
Everyone.
but yeah, no. I appreciate all of you for at least being patient. The ones that are being patient, and we're not going to follow or put out any more public deadlines for ourselves. Like, we want to take our time as we have been taking our time to provide you guys with the product that you guys deserve, because we quite literally don't deserve a lot of you guys have shown us so much support and have been so loyal to us despite everything, despite every situation that's come up, and I cannot be more than like appreciative for everything you guys have like put up with. It's a lot. It's a lot on us and it's a lot on you guys. It's very confusing. So I would just like to ask you guys to be able to like bear with us. Bear with us and see what we can do from here, because at the moment we aren't too sure ourselves, and we'd like to at least be able to continue to prove ourselves to you guys and give you what ultimately what you're here for. And yeah, no, we may be inexperienced because we're young, but we do get work done, even if it's just even if it's just like it can be messy along the way, which I will say is at most the fault because of Soul not communicating with majority of the dev team. Uh, we will
And
try.
Ava.
We will try. We will try. But I would like to take this time actually to go ahead and figure. Well, not really like figure stuff out. I'd like to introduce you to two of the people that are actually like helping kind of lead or can really speak on the behalf of our new like owner. They're his advisors, and I would like to at least like let them introduce themselves to you guys, just so you can kind of get a rough idea of who these people are, what they have done, what you can expect from them, so on and so forth. So give me a moment while I go ahead and get them up here.
Be nice, guys.
Be nice, because they literally okay. They literally they're just kind of just here. They're kind of just here. They just
They're
be
here to
nice
help.
to them.
They're
They're
here to help.
here to help. They're here to help. They're here to help, and I'm fully confident and have faith in them as people,
They're
because
pretty cool dudes.
they're pretty cool dudes. They're really nice. Hold on. I had to. Did they not get rolled?
Oh my goodness.
PMO.
I gave-
PMO.
Does
Our
Dev-
new
I thought they
Are
had
John
they
devs.
verified? Are they verified? Are they verified?
that may be it.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question while I'm up here.
Hi.
Did you wind up talking to Poto about the retro Jason?
What?
Ugh.
Poto.
The retro the retro Jason
Poto
new
was
song.
making the combat initiation.
Yeah. Did you wind up talking to him? I don't know what's like going
I
on
don't
with that.
even know what happened. Did they leave? Did they get demoted? I don't even know what happened.
I think they got like demoted or whatever. That was like,
Okay.
he's the people who don't know who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about the dude who was behind the Common Initiation OST. I brought him on before I got demoted and whatever to remake the Common Initiation Jason chase theme. I was just wondering if anything had happened with that.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna get this issue solved, uh, as soon as I can.
Yeah,
Thank you for bringing it up.
I can like send you the stuff that like I that he sent me if you need me to.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting, by the way. You can continue.
No worries, no worries. I'm just trying to get them both up here, like giving them a heads up real quick. So
So how's everyone's night today or morning, depending on your time zone? How's everyone doing?
I have a headache, and I feel like I'm about to pass out.
I think we all feel similarly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was supposed to go on like a vacation trip, like tomorrow.
Oh,
I guess like
oh
today now
no.
because it is the 28th.
Dude,
I mean,
I just want to go to sleep here soon. I've been up since 6 a.m.
We've all been bro, waking up to this is just,
It's been miserable.
I
It's been
it's been a
I
miserable
absolutely
roller
miserable.
coaster.
I do
I was
hope
out on
I,
Disneyland.
I do hope it's generally understood that we had to be completely silent about everything going on today until like the very last second.
Mm-hmm.
It we didn't have a choice. We had to be.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just waiting for these two folks to pop in, and then I will go ahead and bring them up when they both pop in. Because at the moment, just waiting for them. But yeah, no. Is there any questions at the moment that I can at least answer for some people? Because I know there's a lot of uncertainty right now with everything that's going on. We're not opening up chat. Oh my god. No, not right now. Not right now. Give us a break.
Oh
Give us a
no.
break.
I feel so bad. Wex just woke up.
Oh no, Wex. Wex, no. Oh goodness. Oh,
I'm,
poor Wex.
I'm very bad at summarizing. Can someone explain that for me?
Oh my god, I feel so bad for them. I'll go ahead. Hold on. We'll explain it later when we're actually available. At the moment, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring two folks up because they are here now, and they are going to kind of just explain who they are and what their plans are for Forsaken, and kind of just no, they're very chill dudes. But here they are. I'll let them go ahead and speak.
Hi. Yeah, I guess there's been quite a lot that's been going on over the past few hours. I'm James. This is my friend Ryan. We've been devs on Roblox for I think the past. Well, Ryan's been in it for longer than me, but I've been here for about 1.5 years. But I've been on the platform since 2011, so quite a long time. Ryan, if you want to speak for yourself.
Yeah, my name's Ryan. I've been on Roblox since 2008, so it's pretty cool to see a game like Forsaken. It's a pretty awesome game. It's pretty nice.
Bro.
Yeah.
I think he's a bit nervous. There's obviously a lot of people that are in the channel at the moment, so but yeah, it is a really exciting game. We, just to be completely honest, we're quite new to the game as well, but we do have a lot of experience as game designers and producers, etc. And primarily, really, what we want to bring is just consistency with the updates and also consistency with communication with the community as well. I do understand that there has been, up until this point, it's felt a bit like that. So just that type of stuff, fun updates, fun stuff, talking to all you guys.
Oh, goodness. It's quite a lot.
Yeah.
They look pretty happy.
It's okay. Yeah, they're pretty happy.
I
They're
can
very
see
nice.
that. I'm reading the chat right now.
You know, they're all
pretty happy.
very nice people. We don't deserve them. They're a great community. They're awesome, but
Well, they're good when they want to be.
yeah, no, they're good. They're nice. They're nice majority of the time. Be nice, but
For sure.
yeah, no.
Yeah. Like we've been in a variety of different Discord communities before, and they always vary. But I can already see that this is a really good community. So it's fantastic to see.
Should I make an omelet?
Whatever makes you feel better, man.
Yeah, whatever makes you feel better, please. Like if that's what makes
Dude,
you happy, go for it.
I ate that burger earlier, and that was literally it.
Dude, no, I haven't even eaten anything today. I've just
Dude,
been up since like 9 a.m.
we-
like dealing with this stuff, and it's already
We didn't even get
1:39
dinner,
a.m.
dude.
We've been up. Basil, I was up before Basil, but I
Yeah.
was literally forced to go get food by them because of stuff.
Gotta prepare yourself on the. I think
Yeah.
me and Ryan definitely woke up to a interesting call. I think it was about an hour and a half ago or so. We're in Scotland, both of us, so same city actually. I think it's 7:30 a.m. for us, so if we seem quite tired, that's why. But we are excited.
It's gonna be an interesting future for all of us.
Definitely,
For sure.
definitely.
I'm excited. I'm
I just
excited.
hope, I'm very. I'll say this. I'm very optimistic about things, and I'm just. Contribs seem happy. I'm just hoping that Basil and I can do well, and
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
No,
They
completely.
listen. They love us. They love us. Like goodness, we really don't deserve them, man. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Even though I haven't really been here as long as some of the other ones. Like, oh god, I appreciate you all so much. You guys are amazing. I love interacting with you guys. I've come across like a few of you like in Publix, and you guys are so sweet. I appreciate you all.
Together, we are Forsaken.
Oh, for sure.
Hit this Iga.
This truly was a Forsaken. Well, not sure. Is there anything else to say?
I guess it just like what are you guys really expecting out of this in terms of like production updates, that type of thing? You know, we definitely want to hear.
Well, now all the leads are here, unfortunately, because of everyone's just kind of been stressed out. But for me personally, I'm just hoping to see that we can just consistently get more stuff out for the community.
Yeah, no, I want to. One thing that I've been like, I stress this with like Soul and them as well is like, the one thing we were most scared of is losing the team behind the project, because that is why ultimately why a lot of the people here support the game to begin with, is because of the team that has poured their passion into this game. Not even just from like development standpoint, but those who like contribute, test, and staff for the game. Like they're all very important to us. We've built such a tight bond with everyone here, and I want to be able to ensure that people are actually going to get paid what they deserve for the work that they do, and a lot, not just for the dev leads, but also just for the people that we like contract work to begin with, and
sure.
along with the staff. Like that's ultimately my biggest concern at the end of the day, and I want to be able to provide a like just keep on going with what we've been going, like just in a more efficient way. Like I'm glad that we at least have you guys, and we have I don't know if I can even say his name on here. I don't know if he wants to be his name to be said.
I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Anonymous. Keep him anonymous.
Yeah, just keep him anonymous for now. But he's chill. He's really chill. He's really chill. So trust us on that. Like he's a really nice guy. But
Of course. Look, obviously, I think people get quite anxious when games get acquired as well. It's sort of a natural reaction to have. Like we've seen, you know, especially with that stuff that you were saying about the pay of contractors, the pay of employees. Like Roblox is unfortunately a really mixed bag when it comes to those types of things. Like there is just if we can hold a standard of that, I think it shines well on like the rest of the community as well, for sure. There's a lot of companies out there that outsource and do other types of things, and we don't want to be those, you know.
Mm-hmm. We appreciate that. We
But
appreciate
like
that so much.
for sure. And just the last thing on acquisition, I know there's always a bit of concern over like what is going to be going on with the actual game in terms of you mentioned the development team and keeping it all together. Like we want to do our best to help you guys uphold that and just keeping the game along a path which is what players want rather than what you typically see from acquisitions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm very optimistic, so I'm excited to work with you guys and see what we can do in the future.
I will be fully honest. I'm just so relieved right now.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, no, I really. This has been so unbelievably stressful for the past 48 hours, man.
Yeah, 48 hours haven't been the best.
Like a lot of our futures kind of depends on this game. Like a lot of people's livelihoods it was being like financially supported by this game and all the work that we've put into it, and we really didn't want to see it end up in a state where like we weren't no longer proud to like say that we worked on it. So I'm very happy that you guys are very chill
Of
and
course.
are allowing us to like continue with what we're doing. It's great.
We'll do our best.
We'll do our best.
We definitely will.
Keep going as we have been.
It'll be a lot better from now on. At least that's what I think.
I'll be fully honest. I don't doubt it. It's gonna.
Yeah,
be...
no, it's gonna be a lot better now.
Look, expect things to be a lot calmer. Is what I'd overall say. Oh, my cat is coming through.
I mean, as calm as things can be, I mean, my Discord's just kind of on fire right now. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. I still haven't cleared through my notifications or DMs, so.
I do not envy you guys at all
Yeah,
at the
no.
moment.
It's okay.
PRs.
You do not know how bad it used to be. It used to get to the point where it would fill up our DMs so much that it would start like pushing like other message requests out.
I remember at one point I had about like 2K message requests that I had to go through.
Oh my. Yeah, no. It's when you can't even get message requests that you need. It's just like spam after spam. It's crazy.
I keep saying it. I'm relieved and I'm just happy with how everything's been, how people have been supportive and everything.
Of course. Look, I think me and Ryan probably have some work to go do by the sound of it. So we're gonna get ourselves more familiar with the dev team. Like have a look into the actual game itself a lot more. Do some deep diving and look if you guys need anything, obviously just give us a DM. It's always open.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
We're glad to have you, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm flattered.
Glad.
We're both flattered. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Cheers.
No problem. Cheers to Forsaken, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make that omelet now.
Oh my god.
You saying omelet?
Yeah.
Dude.
Of course the egg comes up here.
Dude.
So fucked up.
I'm
oh
an
my
egg, bro.
god.
Dude.
Well, give it cheers to these two when one of them. I'm sure they're very busy and they have things to do, and it's quite late for a lot of them. Like it's quite late for quite a few of them, so let's just have high hopes. They're very very chill. Thank you for like speaking to them. I'm sure it lets off like a lot of worries. So.
You guys want my scrap models?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, but like honestly, what are your opinions on the new Noli model, Marcy?
I like it. I like it.
I like it too.
I'm
It's
quite a fan of it.
cool.
The I feel like the eyes or the glow should be like a different color
We
than white.
we
Honestly,
we debated or we looked at black being it, but
do like a very white, like pink or purple. I think
just make his
Like a
eyes
light
RGB.
purple?
would be awesome.
Yeah, sure. Make the eyes RGB.
Did I ever tell you guys that there was supposed to be a monochrome reworked skin too with Infernum to go along with the skin set because of the song?
I did hear about that.
I'm gonna be honest. I made the Redux just because I really like the song. I thought it was really good, and I was gonna use that skin a lot. So I made the Redux for Infernum. I forgot what scrap models I had though. Where's the monochrome redesign? I think Ani made it. I don't have it on hand. Um, Also to the people asking about Subject Zero, that was made by my friend who's no longer on the team anymore. So I don't. I think Subject Zero is like dead in the water. I kind of had to get that out like right now because I know a lot of people were asking about the Subject Zero skin. That was just made by my friend who left like a bit ago. I think if anybody knows who the previous skin leads were, you can mention. Yeah, it was Josh. Josh made it. Do you even, I don't know anything about development. I just know things about uh what happened like previously, like any like planned things. But I'm not gonna say anything because Hitoko will get mad at me. I'm
Look at
kidding.
you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um. Uh. I'm not gonna try Linux. Um. Uh, I guess that right now, while I have like the opportunity, I don't know. It's very nice to be back up here again after um God knows
I
how long.
I do. This is kind of a me thing, but I am hoping going forward we can be more transparent about things, and at least my goal, at least, is to be far more interactive with the community and the people around it, as well as be very interactive with the dev team, because I know that was a very big thing that they wanted. I don't know. I don't know what Basil wants or anything. Actually, I kind of have an idea, but I just want to be more interactive and more hands on with everything as possible to make sure everything runs smoothly and that people are in the as knowledgeable for things as possible.
Wait, I'm sorry. I blinked so hard just now. I don't know if that was directed to me. I'm to be completely honest. I'm
No,
so sorry.
uh I just want to be more transparent with everyone, be more hands on, and make sure like contras actually know what's going on and are actually have a path to follow and everything like that, instead of just not not knowing.
Hmm.
And transparency is a big thing to me, and I know there is a some stuff I can't talk about transparency wise because it's private stuff and like some stuff with development. But uh, push comes stuff, you'll probably see me very active on Twitter as just I want to keep everyone informed and just knowing that hey, we are doing things.
Same here, same here. I am down to answer questions or have people just reach out whenever you guys want to. Like, I'm pretty much available all the time. Even if it's not on Twitter, on Discord. Like, I'm here if you want to talk. So, for people that
I
are like messaging right now, I'll try
I
to get
may
to your DMs. I have 119 DMs to go through. I'm so sorry.
I may need a day or two before I reopen mine.
Oh no, that's fair. I kept mine open. I kept mine open. So yeah, no. There is one thing I need you to deal with though, Hitoko, before like
Uh,
you can like die.
no, DM me it and I'll deal with it.
Yeah. Okay, alright, cool. Here, let me go ahead and just send this to you, and then you can do with this information what you will, because I would like to. I would like to make sure that this is dealt with. Where did all the money from the chance plushie go? Okay, I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys. This did not go to development at all. This went straight to their bank accounts.
However, we are in the process of rerouting it to us, so
Yeah, no. I've made sure like the people that currently own the IP at the moment, uh they're able to reroute that so it goes to them at least. Because honestly, at this point, I just don't want it being sent over to Soul at this point. Like,
Yeah,
he does
sorry
not. He does
guys.
not deserve any of those funds. I'm so sorry. We didn't even know this.
We did not. We had
This.
no control over this.
we have a
Yeah.
lot of stuff we need to slowly start transferring over. Because
Mhm.
we got informed about a lot of stuff today, and like, I don't know how else to word it. I've been, oh god, we have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot that needs to be done, but we will get to it when we're able to. We still need to settle in and figure out a lot of the stuff that's going on at the moment. So yeah, about the Earth Day Game Pass stuff, I do want to make this known now that the people that are working with Soul and them, to they're working with them to get the funds for that actually donated to charity, because that's still not been done yet, and that's purely on Soul and Ava. We shut down that Game Pass like a long time ago. I can't remember. I put it in devlogs. Let me see.
It was like 4 weeks ago, dude.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
weeks ago, I shut down the Game Pass, and we were made, to be completely transparent, we made around $60,000
It was about
for
60,
charity with
60,
For
yeah.
that.
charity, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, for charity, and it was supposed to be split between two charities, and Soul did DevEx this money out, um, and we haven't gotten any updates on it. It was originally supposed to be done through a business account, and so it would be like taxed, or they could write it off as it being non-taxed because of charity reasons. But we still haven't gotten any updates on that. And if I had to be completely honest, I don't know like if Soul is going to be fully complicit on it, but they are working with them to get that money to actually go towards the charities that it deserves to be going to, because that is not right at all. Like,
Yeah,
it
it's
shouldn't have taken this long to even get that done. And I know business stuff typically takes a while, especially when you're setting up LLCs and stuff, but we didn't get much updates about it. We weren't even directly told that things were like on halt. We got told the DevEx was denied, which wasn't true, by the way. I had access to the holder and I was able to see that the DevEx did go through. I have a screenshot of the DevEx going through, for the amount that was withdrawn. And so it is kind of just it's.
We will make sure that it all gets done really effectively with the one Basil wants to do next.
Yeah, no, I do. I would like to do a charity at some point when it gets figured out. Like, I have a bunch of seal skins that are concepted. Yeah, the seal charity. I posted this on my Twitter. I have a few seal skins concepted, and I would like to have a game pass where you're able to get those skins, and those funds would go to charity. I'm trying to figure out, like, there's a few of them that I really want to do. Tokari Center is like a very, very big one that I want to donate to. But due to it being, yeah, Tokari Center, in Toba Aquarium as well. But since they're located in Japan, like it's kind of hard finding any sort of information on how to efficiently donate the funds to them, or even find a route to donate them to. If I cannot figure out the charity stuff 100%, then I will still like the skins will still go through, and they won't be exclusive at all. I would like them to still be available, like, to people in the public. So yeah, no, I love seals. I love seals so much. I love seals so much. So
one other thing, I know some people were a bit upset while we did fix them. I think about what the Green Day skins looked like. I know, did we fix them? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if anyone can check that. But we'll make sure that this batch is higher quality and everything, and we'll try and make sure that's actually worth your buck, because as I said, it goes for charity, and we want to make sure that for donating charity, you get something good in return.
Yeah, no, there's still a lot of stuff that we need to.
Yes, guys, no more dev killers.
Stalker.
They don't know about
Yeah.
Dev Killer.
They don't know. They don't know.
No. They don't know about myself
Not
and
even
Dev Killer.
Not even Gubby.
Oh, I hate Gubby.
Yeah, would you guys?
Okay,
Okay,
guys.
I just want to get you guys' general reception on something, like just for it to kind of be. I know there's been complaints about the VIP Game Pass, like not being really like worth it for the amount that is put out there. If we made Dev Killers and Dev Survivors available in VIP servers only for people that purchased VIP, would you guys want that on the Game Pass? Like, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I do want to preface this like very, very like clearly. This would be only for VIP servers. It would not be fair if it was released out to the public, and it would ruin the game. A lot of these Dev Killers are kind of just there, like put together in like under an hour.
Oh yeah,
or so.
I just love getting
one shot.
I
just love getting one shot. I
love
getting one
playing
shot.
Hero Bride and getting kicked from the game. Yes.
Yes.
Most of them kick you from the game. I forgot about that.
Rest in peace, Zombie Gang.
But yeah,
Rest in
no.
peace, Zombie
If you
King.
guys like actually like that, we will go ahead and look into like getting that put together for the VIP Game Pass, just to make it at least a little bit more worth it, because it is very lackluster at the moment. We would like to be able to give you guys more than what was originally proposed, especially with I believe the VIP Jason theme being removed, is it not? And I can't remember what the deal is with that, but hopefully like the Dev Killer stuff it with at least helps. But Dev Killer and like Dev Survivors for VIP servers. But
Yes, I know you guys have all been
thank you
waiting.
guys. Thank you. We I know you guys have been waiting for this, at least to make it like at least somewhat worth it.
Yeah,
But
I know.
we've been
Guys,
trying.
you
This is
want to play stupid Gubby. I get it, bro. Stupid rat. I hate it.
Just we're just happy, dude. We're just
yeah,
happy.
we're really happy. But yeah, no.
We already said, but the past 48 hours have been a lot. The past week has also been a lot. But we're just happy, dude.
You guys that evil Teddy boxed in?
Pasa, if you did buy things from the Earth Day Game Pass and you did not receive your stuff like from it, we will open up like the support server in a bit or so. It depends on. We still have a lot of things you need to figure out, and when that does, please do make a ticket on that. I will restore your guys' stuff, because that I have been doing that for a few people, and I would like to make sure that you at least get your stuff that you're owed through the Game Pass. So, you know.
Oh yeah, I need to do that thing you sent me. Fuck, hang on, I got distracted.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no. There was talks about doing this for like a while ago. Hey, Saturn, can you check the ping from port?
Yes, we're not adding that.
What did Port say? What did Port say?
We're not adding Maestro Avantgarde Rest, bro. No Deep Woken.
No, bro.
Deep Woken. Okay, I mean the OST is pretty good though.
Yes, back to Goddess!
Bro, Port, I sent you my application like forever ago.
No way!
We gotta listen to
No
Nacta
way!
Gotta listen to Nacta Goddess to get it
Scion
going.
of Ethereon 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Everyone Dev Killer. When he just spawns and you have to do the entire fight, bro.
Noli yesterday.
We gotta listen.
They're telling me to add. They're telling me to add Maestro. They're telling me to add Ferryman.
No, bro, we gotta add. We gotta.
Where's
listen to
our
Nacta
Deep
Goddess.
Woken collab? Where's our?
Oh, okay, well, yeah, that works, I guess.
We gotta listen
Yes,
to Nacta.
we are adding Papadon.
No, we are not. Dude,
Ramadan Dev Killer, where he kicks the shit out of you across the map.
girlfriend is going crazy in my DMs because of you guys.
Random thing while we're on the topic of
And
that,
Emily.
I'm very grateful for all of the games that have reached out to us recently and offered their support, from like Regretivator to Pressure to Just literally every single game that has reached out to us and shown their support for us, especially
Ooh.
following everything.
Ooh, that reminds me.
We will. Okay, I see people asking about public beta testing or like testing for like especially like upcoming killers and stuff. I can't be 100% sure that we will be able to do this. It's something that we can look into, but I would not be opposed to this, especially if it helps us get more feedback on how certain killers or certain content plays out for the majority. But we still want to be able to have the testers be able to play test things beforehand. So yeah, no.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, this
But-
music is such a vibe. I completely forgot to make that.
I know. It's so good. It's so good. Noctigonus is so good.
It's so good.
Yeah, okay. Hitoko, there's questions about any how's the transparency on like can we be transparent on Noli's progress, especially with how much we've been getting done? Like anything that we can share at least.
Do you find if I say something about like their progress and how far along they are? Just making sure.
Forsaken news.
Yes.
If you guys truly want to know how far along Noli's progress is, they're currently in the testing phase, and they are very. There are some things we have to finish up, but
I'm gonna make a phone call.
coders have locked in hard. We still need like an animation or two done. I think I could be wrong, but Noli is currently in the testing and balancing phase of the process.
For I see your message there, Dragoli.
When you're done, is it
You were.
okay if
I'm
I
assuming
mention something?
what?
I wanted to address the people talking about the possibility of collaborations returning that were pulled.
I'm gonna be real. I'm not. It depends. Like, this is gonna have
I
to.
just wanted to say that I would not count on it. I would not say we would ask them to return to the game. It's only in their own volition, honestly.
Also,
Yeah, this is purely up to Isaac as well, though, and our team. So
Yeah, so don't count on it.
I will also say this. In terms of collaborations, we have a lot on our plate, and considering everything that's been going on, we do want to focus on what we currently have going and just make sure that gets done before we pull on any more because looks at Isaac, we have a lot. Yes, Isaac, I know you're here. Hi, hello.
we have quite a bit of things planned.
I am working on I am monitoring 2 of them and they're I love them. I love them so much.
One of them I'm really excited for. I'm so excited. I think you know which one I'm talking.
I do. I'm excited
Oh
for
my
both.
god, I'm so excited for that, bro. I'm so really excited for that one. What's it called? To answer Dragoli's question, their main question is like, what are the owners' deal? What are their intentions? What are they gonna do for the game? A lot of testers are wondering. So I'm pretty sure you weren't here earlier. When 2 of the overseers for the said owner was actually here. They're more than willing to let us continue with what we're doing currently. With our current team, so on and so forth. They're being very about it, honestly. Like, they're really chill guys. They're still gonna let us do our thing. We're still gonna continue to be the public face of like Forsaken. They don't want too much on hands involvement like publicly. So everything will kind of be done like just more so in like the development background of stuff. There's still a lot of questions that we don't like have answered yet, but a lot of us are very optimistic of
They
what's
seem
it called?
very nice, and they seem
They
like
seem very
genuinely
nice.
they just want us to continue doing what we've been doing. So, I mean, that's actually isn't that literally what they said? Yeah, no, that is literally what he said. Just continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah, no. So we just literally we're just gonna continue like doing what we're doing. All the legal stuff for the game that has been signed over to the new person that owns it. So Soul no longer has any legal like ownership over the game. Soul and Ava are out of the picture.
Someone I can't answer that question. That is an Andrew question.
Oh,
I think Andrew is here.
The status on Mafioso.
Andrew! Andrew,
Hi.
are you here?
He is here.
Wait, no, he's not here anymore.
No, he's
Oh,
right there.
Andrew. No, Andrew, get up here. Hi. Can you answer that?
Mafioso soon.
Dude.
Mafioso soon.
I'm not
Okay.
guaranteeing it's gonna be a Noli. That's no guarantee.
He'll be done when he's done.
I want to be transparent.
Yeah.
The intro's finished. I think it's just voice line left.
Oh yeah, isn't it just the voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, no wait, yeah, you're right.
We're taking our sweet time getting those voice lines right.
It's pretty important. The voice lines. Oof.
We have. I also want to preface this as well, since a few people have been asking. We have no intentions of redesigning Two Time or Chance. They belong to Forsaken. They're a part of Forsaken's IP. They're not tied to Soul or Ava. I will say one thing. If I know there's been a lot of questions about Cerulean, as it was already specified before, a lot of Ava's like ideas and like designs for Cerulean was stolen from people, and if anything, we're going to completely rebrand them. If like we would like to have a druid survivor that kind of fits the same role, but not necessarily Cerulean, and it would be a complete redesign and renamed and everything. We don't want any sort of ties from Ava or Soul to be in Forsaken anymore. Like Cerulean, no offense, was kind of just like Ava's big self-insert. If I had to be completely honest, like
Yes, they believe in the spawn, but they aren't evil.
Dude,
Also,
that satire was
everyone.
like completely correct, bro.
I will say this: I want to help with Cerulean as much as I can, and my hope is to, pull from a D&D druid, because like that's genuinely where the inspiration is.
I would like to have the person that actually had the design, like that Cerulean was based on, stolen by Ava, like to work on it as well, because they are interested. They are interested in helping redesign them.
I'd be fully down for that if they want to come up and help with us. Yeah, I'd be down.
You say like take straight from like D&D druid. Wait,
something
you know
similar,
what if?
yeah.
Okay, what if there was a skin based off that like D20 accessory?
Sean,
Alright,
just to
guys,
answer your question, Azure is Toki's creation. Like that is not affiliated with Ava or any of them. Azure is still staying, and Azure is still planned on coming to the game. So when that happens, it'll come when it comes. So Taff isn't also Soul's creation. That was made by Marcy, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If Marcy's even alive.
Hey, Sol, hi, Toko. Check the group chat.
Gur, why are you like this?
Oh my god, I can't do anything.
Yeah, no, go ahead and tease it. Go ahead and tease it.
Okay.
Go ahead and tease it if you'd want to. Give him some food.
Some food.
Kay's gay, by the way.
While we're on it, Isaac has wanted to. Are you fine if I talk, or I'll message you Basil real quick just to make sure it's fine with you?
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Currently, Saturn's gonna tease a little bit of food for
You
the
want
upcoming
food for the
update.
upcoming map? Here it is,
Food? Some
guys.
seafood? Yeah.
Guys,
Food. Ooh,
Tempest
look at
is
these-
under
look at
works
these
right
pictures.
now.
Basil,
Tempest is under works.
Is that alright or no?
Our Noli map is here. It's coming with Noli. It's still missing the update. I mean, not the update, the music, but it will come eventually. But yeah,
Just
it's
note that
basically
everything
everything's not final,
finalized.
but it's
Yeah.
pretty close. I balanced it to the best of my abilities. I hope. But yeah, I hope you guys think it's really hype. I hope you think it looks cool. What do you mean? It's laggy ass stream, bro. You're probably playing on a toaster.
No, it is a little bit laggy. It's
It's
not that bad,
laggy?
though. It's
Okay.
not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Forsaken
My bad.
news.
But yeah, Forsaken
Forsaken
news.
Jingle, 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 jingle,
The
jingle.
Tempest is coming. This is a collab map made by
The
our good
Tempest is
friends.
real.
Heed the call, Wuthering Heights.
Check out that lightning, bro.
Also, wait,
Lightning
Basil, are you
strikes.
fine with that or no?
Will there be a map based on work at the pizza
Ooh,
place? So
awkward.
if you're using
Okay, you were
if you're
using your
working-
brain, and you saw that little Noli
Be
teaser
nice.
earlier.
Be
You
nice,
would have
that's
seen something
Splendale.
very special.
That's Splendale. That's Splendale from JVC. Be nice.
Okay, yes, that is work at a pizza place. Yes, it is coming soon. I don't know if it's gonna come this update. I would show you, but I think you guys are good with Tempest only.
Bro is
Also,
ashamed of
hi Toko, that you can mention that.
Okay, Isaac wanted me to tell you all because, as I said, we do have a lot of collabs in the works. We can't say the name, but we are collabing with 2 Roblox games. One is another asymmetrical game, and the other is not an asym game. So I will leave it like that. So
Yeah. your little like nonchalant laugh.
Yeah.
To answer, okay. So one big thing that like I probably like a bunch of lore people want to know. Hi Toko, I'm gonna leave this more on your hands because I entrust you to be able to write the lore more efficiently than Ava could ever could with your
Okay,
team.
so I will be completely and fully transparent about this. Ava was originally compiling a lore doc for the game relating to the world building and everything, and
Oh boy.
we just
Ugh.
never got that, and
You never got it.
we still
never
do
got
not
it.
have it.
That
You
was
still
that was
don't have
what
it.
Ava was
So
working on
to
apparently. That was
so
all
Quote
their
unquote
work.
working on.
so to give some hope, and along with me trying to be more interactive and making sure that people are working together, I have assembled, or I'm going to be assembling a group of like some other writers that have helped with the game, such as people that are working on like G666 and a bunch of other characters and their lore, to get with me and slowly rebuild the lore. And we're going to try and keep as much as that's been revealed as close to as possible to source, but know that there may be a few changes because we literally just don't have the lore doc that was given to us, or that was supposed to be given to us. So we'll try our best, but if some things are different, like the sword stuff, I want to change that a bit.
Yeah,
Uh,
please change that. Please
I
change
I,
that.
I want to change the sword stuff. Then know that that is because we genuinely just have to completely restart on lore. Character individual lore like 1x and Shed and like Bright Eyes Noob G666. Uh, did anyone write Jason's? I think someone
Isn't
did.
Jason's just he's from Area 51?
We'll figure that out. But like all of the
Oh.
lore of the characters is mostly the same. We just genuinely have to pull back and work on world building because we have almost nothing. But I will be working with all of the writers to try and get world building done so that as quickly as possible, so that all of their respective lore writers can get to work on their characters fully informed, and I'll allow them to tease lore because I like showing off lore stuff. Also, yeah, we're adding a system soon. I don't know when to small lore tidbits in game. Woo. Okay.
Yeah. There is one thing I would like to like mention that a lot of people have been asking about. Um Sonic EXE. Oh boy. Oh boy, Sonic EXE.
Oh,
So
okay. Talk about that.
so yes, we are talking about that because
All
the
right.
person of the owner of 2011X would like it to be clarified. And I feel like we should be able to clarify this now. So you may have seen, may have been able to see there was a tweet that went out that was kind of popped out of nowhere. Their soul said that Sonic EXE was scrapped. I would like to confirm that is unfortunately true. Um, there is quite a few reasonings for this. He has been scrapped for a while, and originally we were very like on the fence on like whether this should be even public information or kind of just to let it die out. And I know it's important to a lot of people, especially considering when Forsaken was first being developed, he was like one of the first planned killers for the game.
He's
Like
supposed to be
there, that was
starting
something.
after.
Yeah, no, like
I
I can't remember the full reasonings why. Like if you remember, I took
it one of the reasons was one, the moveset just kept not coming out as we wanted. The other was that balancing him was a nightmare, based on what I was seeing. Three, the stuff with the disaster is one of the more recent things that was also a bit scary. And I forget what the other one
yeah.
is. Just we just didn't know. I missed the
Yeah.
disaster too, but as of now, yeah, the hedgehog's in a trash can.
The hedgehog's in the trash can. I'm so sorry for everyone that was looking forward to it. Shout out to that one Twitter account that was tweeting like every single day until stop. That was just tweeting every single day until 20 like till fucking Sonic EXE came out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You poor soul. But
I,
yeah, no, I just want to be completely transparent on that because we can say that now, and like it's nice to be able to at least be able to say it because oh my goodness.
whenever they were canceled, it was just planned to be a soft cancellation, like just hey, they're just gone, no mention of it. But now that it's out there and all this is happening, yeah, now is probably the best time to bring it up.
Mm-hmm. About people asking if like certain team members are gonna like that were laid off are gonna be coming back. I cannot guarantee that if I had to be completely honest. Like, it is still something very very uncertain. That we would need to discuss, especially with the people that's like overseeing it. Like, we still get a choice in like the people that we do bring in and who goes and who stays, but like it's still like they also need to give their opinions about it. And if we have people on the team that are able to do what these other people are capable of doing, like not even just from only their perspective, but from our perspective as well, we want to be able to save on resources, especially now, uh, considering that what Soul did, like, it's a lot to come back from, and I feel confident that we'll be able to actually like efficiently come back from this, to be completely honest, and get back into the swing of things. And I'm very hopeful for the future of the game. Like, I'm excited to work with the people that what's it called? Everything that yeah, no. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm quite excited, to be honest. I'm quite excited. Um I hope to be able to provide you guys with fun content and stuff, and be able to listen in on you guys a lot more without having to worry about a certain two people kind of just breathing down our necks, kind of bottlenecking us from doing everything. Soul and Ava, a cough. But
Uh,
yeah.
sorry, someone was mentioning, are the other Area 51 characters scrapped? No. As of now, Slenderman and Jeff are still planned, but that's for a future time. And I will say this: a lot of the characters are still here. I promise.
Mm-hmm.
They're
A
in
lot
the
of the
road.
people, a lot of the characters in the roadmap are still coming. They'll come when they come out. We just need to focus on what we need to get done now, especially with all this new stuff.
Noli comes out soon, please.
Yeah,
Hi,
Noli.
guys.
We'll work
Hackwood,
hard to get Noli done ASAP.
Also,
Hackwood, do you love him? Blade,
for
maybe.
for some other people that are worried about like established lore, like 7 and 7 and Cool Kid, uh, I'm essentially going to try and just keep that as close to its source as possible, because I know a lot of people like it. Like, I'm not going to change the dynamic of anything. I'm going to keep 7 and 7 and Cool Kid as they are, but I'll get with people, write about them, everything like that. What else? What other characters? One X and Shed while I write them. Haha, go figure. Uh, what else? Trying to think. What's another? Uh, everything with chance. Yeah.
I hope
Oh yeah.
rewrite a little bit of it, but like that's still up in the air.
Yeah. Whoever on the team wants to write chance, I'm gonna let you guys do that. I know Egg wants to do stuff. So.
I would like to help out.
Yeah, sure. You guys have
We have
chance.
some-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I've talked to Guy about Chancellor, so yep.
Hi, Alyssa.
You!
Oh, there's our silly
Aw.
guy.
You know what? I think I'm more than fine if you two bring Guy on to help, like, with the lore of that, because God, I loved how he wrote chance, dude.
Dab me up, Ega. Dab me up. Wow.
Nope.
I don't have a
No one's gonna do
I don't
that
have
for
a
you.
soundboard. I don't have a soundboard.
Anyway,
No one has soundboards.
I see how this man.
Alyssa,
You
No.
guys,
I'm
those.
sorry.
I want to clarify this real quick because someone did ask. Do note that any of the stuff that's going on with Makeship, you guys are still getting your plushies. That is not controlled by Solar Ava. That is controlled behind the guys of behind Makeship. Siebes is amazing. He's a great guy. If you ordered it and you paid for it and it is supposed to be shipped out, it'll still get shipped out. So don't worry about that, please. What's it called? Let me see.
I want to say Hackwood. Soon. See him. I'm not
Hackwood,
saying
never.
when,
Never.
but you need to use Steam and the intro implemented. That's about it.
We are not going to be hiring the Forsaken musician. I'm sorry. We can't say that we are and aren't. It just purely depends on who we need.
hiring comes on a basis, guys. It's just
Yeah.
what's needed. I like. Did we ever bring on that clothing guy? I don't. Did we?
No, we never did,
No.
and that's something that we're gonna need to talk with them about.
Yeah, we need that clothing guy, please.
Yeah, we really do. So wait.
How much will Noli cost, dude? I don't know. The cost changes every time I look back at testing.
Guess comes when I feel like it.
Nonchalant laughter.
Roland Survivor. I think I might
Yes.
have to
Yes.
step down.
Yes.
Yes, yes. Wait,
21
where's
Moon.
Where's my black silence juggernaut, Porter Boy? I know you. Where are you? Where are you, Porter Boy? Where's
We're
my
adding-
black silence juggernaut?
Where's Red Mist?
Enmity.
Hell no, bro.
No, he's not even in here anymore. He's not even in here anymore. PMO.
Alright, everybody, bro is just gonna laugh at me and then one-shot me, bro. I'm good.
Oh my goodness. Let's see.
What about the ARG?
The ARG, that's up
Oh yeah,
to
the ARG
Hitoko.
in the game.
Hey,
Ooh,
That's
what?
unfinished.
We don't
Wait.
have access to those accounts,
But, like,
do we?
doesn't
No, we don't.
doesn't the ARG like connect to Souls games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I
I
don't
think if
wanna.
anything, we'd probably just restart it, right?
Yeah,
We'll just
no.
restart.
No, game theory.
We either
Game theory, I'm so sorry. I'm so
Zeus!
sorry. Game theory.
I don't know. We either restart it or I forced Andrew to do ARG stuff because I'm mean.
Oh no!
No.
I don't wanna. I only did some once, and that's it. I'm not a no ARG person.
God, I hope people figure that one out quick so I can.
It's pretty quick. It shouldn't be that bad.
Don't worry, Porter Boy will feed you Valem Chase 2 Juggernaut for your entire life. Hey, Porter Boy, what are you
I'm genuinely
doing?
so
The
excited
boy's
for that
hungry.
ARG Hitoko.
Dude, I'm so excited for whenever they figure it out. Everyone figures out what's going on, and then we can post the teaser image for it. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Have you done it yet, Hitoko? I'm pretty sure it's ready in dev.
What the ARG?
Yeah.
I don't think so because I'm gonna be so real. I haven't touched in dev in like 2-3 days because of all
GG.
this.
Yeah.
Slacker.
It's pretty straightforward.
Grrr.
Fair.
You slack.
I think like no, we'll probably hold off like a day or two before we drop it, right?
I'm gonna be real bombastic. We did not plan on collabing with Midnight Horrors. If I had to be completely honest with you, just to kind of keep that like out there. I apologize.
Mr. Doombringer is still gonna be a killer. Yes.
Ooh.
Is
Yeah,
Bright
what
Eyes
about
coming back? Yeah, Bright Eyes is coming back. Don't worry. It will
We
come
need
back.
more femme survivors.
We got to give her a change of clothes.
Yeah.
That was the weirdest bug of all time, dude. Dude.
Yeah. I mean, if we made the clothing, that wouldn't happen again.
No,
But-
okay. I'm also gonna say
I mean-
this. I'm gonna say this too. People keep on asking for roaches back. Respectfully, please stop asking us and stop asking the creator. They are never coming back to Forsaken out of the like respects for the creator, and you guys need to stop bothering them over that. It is incredibly
Yeah.
disrespectful. Like, please respect their wishes at the end of the day, because ultimately it's up to them. And either way, we really want them to be able to separate their ARG from Forsaken, because not gonna lie, you guys, some of you are being quite
Pushy.
quite pushy about it. Yeah, no, that's one thing. That's one way to put it.
I don't know. So hopefully with this new change of ownership, communication will be a lot better. Deadlines. Yeah. Ugh.
maybe not deadlines. Maybe not.
Hi guys, Noli comes out yesterday.
Oh, we're one day behind.
Goodness. God.
Dude, it is 2:30 a.m. almost.
No.
Yeah, no, it's already 2:30. It's already 2:30.
So
Oh.
where's my Valim dev killer? Come on, guys.
Wait, is
Please.
Port in here? Did Port come back?
We get that whenever I get Valem. I want Valem. Give
We
me
get
Valem.
Valem and Forsaken, please. Please
No,
give
he's
me
here.
Valem.
Porter boy, where's my Black Silence Juggernaut? Where is it?
Not even like we would do it for Forsaken. No, we just put Valem in.
Just a complete model of Valem. Yep, he's in Forsaken now, guys.
He's unforsaken.
I took out Basil.
Yeah.
Group.
Yep.
But yeah. Uh.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
That's something we're gonna have to deal with later.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's something we'll have to. We can't guarantee that, Andrew. I'm gonna be real.
I wouldn't mention it in public. Shh.
I know,
don't.
I know. Okay, but like, yeah, no.
But yeah. Noli. 2020. Something. 20XX.
He's coming.
20x.
Noli is on his way, guys. You'll get to play as Noli from Forsaken.
Wait. What? Noli?
Yeah. He's actually out right now. You should go check and play the game.
Wait, he is?
Yeah, you guys gotta go check out right now.
Noli!
He's out. The game just updated. We lied to you guys. Go check it out.
We lied.
Okay, don't lie to them.
I would never lie to my loyal community.
You would.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we just say stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just saying anything now. I'm gonna be real. I don't think we're releasing EXE for the VIP server stuff. Like we just want him out of the game. I'm gonna be real. He will not be included.
What's going to happen to all the characters? They're property of Forsaken, not Soul. But chance.
Say that again.
Say it again.
You all are
There's a
all so funny.
Say that again.
I made.
Say that again.
I wanted because wasn't Soul writing 2 times lore?
Yeah.
know what?
Well, no.
I guess
Wasn't that Toki? Wasn't that Toki?
I think Ava was taking it over.
Take this shit off. Take this shit off right now.
Well, I
Take
guess
this
we're
shit
gonna
off
have
right
to
now.
write 2 times lore a second time.
This fella is not playing Blue Lock.
Basil puts my hand on your shoulders. We let Toki do what they want finally.
Yeah, no, finally.
Yeah.
Tell Andrew to get this off my
Dude,
stage right
like,
now.
this is
Bro,
bullshit,
get
dude.
this bum, bro. Get this bum.
You
this bum
just
outta
got
here.
humbled. You just got humbled.
And screw this.
Come on, lock in, Andrew. Lock in.
Oh, you can.
No, you're gonna kill all the mobile users. Stop that. Get off right now.
You're gonna-
Turn it off right
Get
now.
off, get off.
Thank you. Hey, kill all the mobile users.
Alright,
Look what you fucking did, bro. It's over.
Come on.
A sec. I kicked it
Come
to.
on.
Okay. That was sec,
You
guys.
suck.
Come on, guys.
You're letting
That's
us down.
sec.
You're letting us down.
Alright, yeah, I just went and told Toki go wild. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll still oversee it, but I know Toki was really, really wanting to write 2 Time and Azure stuff, but they just never got the chance. Think of it, while we're on the topic of lore again, I want to mention Toki wrote some really intriguing stuff for 2 Time and Azure, like their lore, and I really liked it. So I'm probably gonna whatever they do, I'm probably gonna let them do it as long as it fits with everything.
Yeah.
Will there be more plushies? I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure. We will have to see. We still have to figure all that stuff out. So, yeah.
What's wait? What's the status on Cataclysm? You know.
What's Andrew streaming?
Blue Lock.
Think.
Like a bum.
Like a bomb.
Screw this. I'm just gonna go eat 2,000 crawfish.
I'm just so happy.
Yes.
I'm just so happy everyone on the team feels comfortable right now.
Yes.
Sec.
Oh my God! Stop. Can you, Andrew?
I'm literally goated. I'm literally goated.
I'm literally goated right now.
Boy, what you say about Forsaken?
Literally goated.
You're not, bro.
Hey, can we get everyone to hop on Eat 2000 Crawfish? There's like 2,000 people here. Oh, no.
Yep. Y'all better get in right now.
Yeah, you guys
Maybe-
better get in before it fills up.
You
Before
have
it
to.
fills
Maybe
up.